11 days into protests, and Iran is boiling over. New images from Tehran show the depth of the anger and the symbolism driving the protests. In one video sent to Iran International, a protester is seen symbolically renaming a street after US President Donald Trump, pasting a new sign over an existing road marker. Another clip shows the same message scrawled on walls, Trump Street. And in some of the most striking images yet, Iranian protesters are now appealing directly to Donald Trump. In one clip, a woman holds a sign written in English, quote, "Trump, a symbol of peace, don't let them kill us," unquote. Speaking in Farsi, she pleads, "Help, we need help." Another video from Yazdanshar in Esfahan province shows protesters standing their ground as security forces open fire. A voice calls out directly to the US president, "Do something, Trump. If not now, then when? Step forward." Trump has twice warned Tehran not to kill demonstrators, saying the United States would respond if protesters are massacred.
Though there's been protesters killed in Iran, you said we were locked and loaded, ready to go. What is the line there for when the U.S. is going to get involved in those protests?
We'll take a look. We're watching it very closely. If they start killing people like they have in the past, I think they're going to get hit very hard by the United States.
He has also posed publicly with a Make Iran Great Again cap, a slogan he first invoked in June after launching surprise strikes on Iranian nuclear sites. The Republican-led U.S. Foreign Affairs Committee says anti-regime demonstrators are now claiming entire cities, warning that the Iranian regime's grip is unraveling. Videos shared by the committee show huge crowds flooding city streets, defying security forces. A Persian phrase used by Elon Musk, mocking Iran's supreme leader with words roughly meaning "in your dreams," has been picked up by demonstrators. Protesters in Chinar village in Hamadan province were filmed chanting the phrase after Musk used it to reply to a post by Ayatollah Khamenei, declaring Iran would never give in to its enemies. But the cost of the uprising is mounting. A US-based rights group says at least 36 people have been killed in 10 days of protests, including 34 protesters and 2 members of the security forces. 4 of the dead were under the age of 18. Protests have now spread to 285 locations across 92 cities in 27 provinces nationwide. More than 2,000 people have been arrested. The 10th day marked a turning point. Bazaar merchants launched widespread strikes, shutting down major sections of Tehran's Grand Bazaar and commercial hubs in Mashhad. Gold, currency, fabric, footwear, and household goods markets were partially or fully closed, disrupting daily life and signaling a dangerous overlap between street protests and economic revolt. Security forces have responded with escalating force, pellet guns, tear gas, and direct assaults. Rights groups say official explanations for several deaths conflict with eyewitness accounts and remain under investigation. The western province of Elam remains one of the most volatile flashpoints. Funerals for slain protesters in Malik Shahi turned into massive anti-government rallies. In Abdanan, crowds poured into the streets chanting against the supreme leader.
بعد از جزاسازی صف معترضین از آشوبگران با قدرت و قوت برخورد کرد. تعداد زیادی اونها در صحنه دستگیر شدند و تعداد زیادی دیگه از اونها بعد از شناسایی در تور واحدهای اطلاعاتی و عملیاتی ما قرار گرفتن و دستگیر شدند. مردم ایران این قول را میدن که تا نفر آخر از این افراد در هر زمان و هر مکان دستگیر خواهند شد و مجازات میشن. هنوز وقت باقی است برای اون عده‌ای که فریب یا سرویس های دشمن را خوردن یا فریب لیدرهای سرویس های دشمن را خوردن که خودشون را معرفی بکنن و از رأفت نظام جمهوری اسلامی ایران برخوردار بشن.
Hospitals have become another front. Witnesses say security forces fired tear gas inside Imam Khamenei Hospital in Elam while attempting to arrest wounded protesters. In Tehran, reports say security personnel entered Sina Hospital, detaining injured demonstrators and spreading panic among patients and families. Iran's government says it has ordered investigations, while Tehran University of Medical Sciences claims tear gas was not deliberately fired inside the hospital, a claim disputed by videos and eyewitnesses. The State Department called the strikes barbaric, saying hospitals, places meant to shelter and treat patients, are being deliberately targeted. The U.S. warned that this pattern shows a disregard for the most basic principles of human dignity and demanded the regime stop oppressing its own people.
همیهنان در این چند روز گذشته من از نزدیک تظاهرات و راهپیمایی شما را دنبال کردم، به خصوص امروز در بازار تهران. علیرغم سرکوب نظام، ایستادگی شما ستودنی است و قطعاً توجه کردید که ازدحام جمعیت باعث این میشه که نیروها پس بروند و امکان ریزش رو به سمت شما بیشتر میکنن. بنابراین مهم استش که این انضباط و گستردگی رو حفظ بکنیم. من اولین فراخوان خود را امروز با شما در میان میگذارم و از شما دعوت میکنم که این جمعه و پنجشنبه 18 و 19 دی ماه را سر ساعت 8 شب همگی چه در خیابانها یا حتی از منازل خودتون شروع به شعار سر دادن بکنید. در نتیجه بازخورد این حرکت‌ها من فراخوان‌های بعدی رو به شما اعلام خواهم کرد.
As the crisis deepens, a familiar figure has stepped forward. Exiled Prince Reza Pahlavi says he is ready to lead a transition from what he calls tyranny to democracy. Speaking to Fox News, Pahlavi said he aims for a peaceful change through a national referendum and constitutional assembly, insisting his goal is a secular democracy, not personal power. With protests spreading, hospitals under siege, markets closed, and calls for leadership growing louder, Iran now stands at a critical crossroads. The streets are speaking, and the world is watching.